Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and you are watching DMG chemistry classes. And the topic which I am going to discuss in today's video is exact and inexact differentials. So these are mathematical features associated with state functions and path functions. And in my previous video I told you and I explained that what are the state functions and what are the path functions. So to understand exact and inexact differential, let us consider that internal energy of an ideal gas is the function of temperature. This means that internal energy of an ideal gas depends upon temperature, and it will increase if the temperature increases and it will decrease if the temperature decreases. So let us differentiate this equation with respect to temperature. That is du upon dt, it is equal to f prime t, and this equation can further be written as du equal to f prime t into dt. Okay, then what is this du? This du is a very small change in the value of internal energy. Very small change mean to say infinitesimally small change in the value of internal energy when the temperature is decreased by a very small amount, that is dt. Okay, so this very small change in the value of internal energy is called as differential of internal energy. It is called as differential of internal energy. And this very small change, infinitesimally small change in the value of temperature is called as differential of temperature. Okay, and you might have seen that sometimes we also denote the change in the value of thermodynamic quantity by delta. This means that I also denote change in internal energy like this, delta U, and here I am denoting the change in internal energy by du. Then what is the difference between this du and delta U? Okay, so this delta U is the difference in internal energy also, but it is a finite value. That is, its value will be significant. Its value will be large. Whereas this change du is very small change in the value of internal energy. Okay, so that it is called as differential of internal energy. And further, we know that the values of a state function depends upon its initial state and final state and does not depend upon the path followed. So the change in the value of a state function can be easily calculated by subtracting its value in initial state from its value in the final state. Okay, so that's why the differentials of state functions are called as exact differentials. So differential of a state function is called as exact differential and represented by symbol D and represented by symbol D. D से डिनोट करेंगे exact differential को. And for example, enthalpy is what? State function, and its differential will be represented by dH. Free energy is a state function its differential will be represented by dg. Likewise, differential of p will be represented by dp. Okay, so differential of a state function is called as exact differential and will be represented by the symbol d. Okay, and we know that heat and work, they are path function. Their value does not depend upon the initial and the final states. Okay, to calculate the change in their value, we have to consider the path by which the change is being brought about. So their change will be calculated by some other method because their value does not depend upon the initial and the final state. So their differential, that is differential of a path function, is called as inexact differential and represented by the symbol delta. For example, heat is a path function, work is a path function. So their differential, that is small, very small change in their value, will be represented by delta q and here also delta w. Understood? So differential of a path function is called as inexact differential and differential of a state function is called as exact differential. Understood? Further, a thermodynamic process is considered to be made up of large number of small steps. For example, if I expand a gas, okay, from initial state, let at its state its internal energy is U, and I have expanded this gas to this position. Now this is the final position of the piston and now the internal energy of the gas is U2. But this process is not carried out in a single step. This is a multi-step process. This means that piston has reached at this position by following number of steps, number of small steps. So that's what I said, that a thermodynamic process can be considered to be composed of large number of small steps. And total change in the energy of a thermodynamic quantity. Here, which thermodynamic quantity I have taken? Internal energy. Okay. So change in the value of a thermodynamic quantity can be calculated, total change can be calculated with the help of integration if and only if that function is a state function. How? Let us explain. That if du is the small change in internal energy, very small change, differential of u, then the total change in the internal energy can be calculated by integration in this manner, that is initial value u1, final value u2, and we know that differential and integral cancel each other, then the final integration will be like this, u and initial value is u, final value is u2, and upper limit minus lower limit, that is u2 minus u1. And what is this? This is the total change in the value of internal energy when we move from initial to final state. Okay, this is total change in internal energy, and this du is a very small change in internal energy, differential. Okay, but the total change of only those thermodynamic quantities can be calculated through integration, that is by this method, only if that thermodynamic quantity is a state function, because as I have explained, the value of the state functions depends upon initial and the final state. Understanding or not? And if I want to calculate the total change in the value of a path function, then that change cannot be calculated through integration. For example, if delta Q is very small change in the value of heat, and in the initial state the value of heat is Q1, and in the final state the value is Q2, then it will not be equal to Q2 minus Q1, because the change in heat does not depend upon the initial and final state. It depends upon the path. So we have to follow a different method to calculate this change. This change cannot be calculated through integration, because this quantity is a path function and does not depend upon initial and the final state. And same is the case with work also. That is, a small change in work will not be calculated in this way. It will not be equal to W2 minus W1, because work is also not a state function, it is a path function. ओके, सो इंटीग्रेशन से हम उन्हीं फंक्शंस का टोटल चेंज निकाल सकते हैं जो क्या होते हैं, स्टेट फंक्शंस. अंडरस्टैंडिंग और नॉट? सो इन कंक्लूजन आई कैन से दैट differential is the very or infinitesimally small change in the value of a thermodynamic quantity, and differential of a state function is called as exact differential, whereas the differential of a path function is called as inexact differential. Understanding? And total change in the value of a thermodynamic quantity can be calculated with the help of integration if and only if that quantity is a state function, that is depends upon initial and the final state. Otherwise we cannot calculate the total change by integration. Okay, so this is all about exact and inexact differentials. In mathematics, these exact and inexact differentials are discussed in detail. There are so many criteria by which we can check the exactness of a function. Euler criteria is one of them. Okay, so mathematics students can also study in these two terms in mathematics in very detail also. But in case of chemical thermodynamics, I think this is sufficient. Understood? So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video, and if you have enjoyed, then please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you very much.